Winter continues in southern West Virginia, but we're indoors for basketball for the next several hours. Hi, everybody. We're here live under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center as West Virginia University Tech will take on Oakland City University from Indiana. First, the women's game at 1 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock, it'll be the men's game between these two schools. Hello again, everybody. Bill O'Brien along with Maris Lowry as we get ready for our pregame show, brought to you by Window World of Beckley. And Maris, you and I have had a chance to talk to the coaches, and I think it's going to be a pretty good game here. The Golden Bears of Tech are 12-7. Oakland City University 2-19, but we'll get into that in just a minute.
Yeah, and you talked about winter. I think winter's in this building because this building's very cold. So when both teams were warming up, I said to the girls as I was walking across the court after getting some information, preparation for our broadcast, that see which one of these teams is going to light it up and shoot the lights out and get it hot in this building because it's freezing in here. But first of all, let's start with Oakland City, the Mighty Oaks. They're from Oakland, Indiana. They're about 6.5 hours away from Beckley. As you mentioned, Bill, they entered the ball game there. 2-19. They're 1-8 in league play, and they're 2-8 on the road, and they're losers of 4 in a row. On the flip side for Tech, as you talked about, they're 12-7, but they are 3-6 in conference play. They're 4-3 here in this building, and they are losers of 3 in a row. So Tech here this afternoon trying to break a 3-game losing streak. Oakland City trying to break a 4-game losing streak.
And the last game, and we did the last Golden Bears game when they played Shawnee State. You did the men, I did the women. And Shawnee State was down by a point to Tech with 7 minutes to play. And then the Lady Golden Bears got cold. Shawnee State won the game 82-69. So if somebody were to look at the score and they hadn't heard or seen the game, they're saying, oh boy, Shawnee State really took them. But not the way it went, because the Lady Golden Bears played very well until the last 7 minutes.
Well, I'm sure, Oakland City Coach Epps and WVU Tech Coach Osborne telling the girls, one possession at a time, both teams trying to snap, like I said, a losing streak and, want to get into the groove. And for Tech, I think the way they like, and when I've watched the Tech women preparing for the men's game, because like I said, you've been doing the women's games and I do the men, and what I've seen, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, Bill, but the way that Tech likes to push it. They got outstanding perimeter shooters, and that's the game that they want to play. For Oakland City, Coach Epps has said, we're just trying to survive and just trying to put the ball in the basket and try to get enough stops to break the losing streak. So we'll see, what gives here this afternoon.
We'll get more into that. You and I both had a chance to have individual conversations with Coach Epps. This is his first season at Oakland City, but he's got quite a resume in his 24 years as a coach, and we'll tell you about that when we come back after our first commercial timeout. This is the Window World pregame on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure for West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World of Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World of Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
For your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Back inside the Raleigh County Convention Center, getting you ready for the game at the top of the hour between Oakland City. They are 2-19 against the Golden Bears of WU Tech, 12-7 this women's game. This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Exit Elevation Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, you want to contact the broker, which is Luke Richmond, or the associate broker, which is Steve Morgan, and you can check them out on their website at exitelevationwv.com. Also, this afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Edward Jones Financial Advisors. And if you're changing your job or if you're retiring, whatever your financial needs are, they'll help you out. They've helped me out. They can help you out as well. And there's 4 great financial advisors that can walk you through or talk you through your financial goals. That's Heather Cantley at 681-254-0097, Tracy Houck at 681-254-0079, Brooke Dempsey, 304-421-2420, or Ben Worley at 304-254-9995. Also, the game here this afternoon brought to you in part by Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur, West Virginia. They have quality custom cabinets, and you can dial them up at 304-252-2917. They've been around since 1974. And last but not least, Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley, coming up on Saturday, February 14th. Valentine's Day, you can take your sweetheart to Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling, just $17 a couple. Or $17 a person, rather, $32 a couple. For more information and to reserve a lane, you can dial up Leisure Lanes, 304-253-7328. So, Bill, there's a place you can take your Valentine's to. You don't have to bowl. We don't want you in traction. You can just go and enjoy the fine time at Leisure Lanes. How you like? See, I'm looking out after you.
Thank you. I need it, but I tell you what, it is a fun place to be. And I grew up going bowling there in that building, and it's just continuing to be fun. Well, Maris, you were talking about all of these goodies. One of the things that we need to tell everybody about is Oakland City University. They go back 140 years.
Did you do their first game?
I was there. I had the peach baskets. It was all good. So, the Mighty Oaks, and by the way, it's a Baptist college, but it's not to be confused with Oakland University, which is in Michigan, or the Oakland out in California. This is Oakland City University. Now, let's talk about Coach Epps. This is his first season. He was not hired until 4 weeks before the season. So he said, hey, I walked in and I had to have the players that I was given. And he said, we had a little attitude adjustment. And he said, we're going to have an attitude adjustment on the court next year. He says, you can tell everybody right now, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with next year. He says, right now, we just want to get through this season.
And, Bill, I think they're kind of the mirror. They're kind of going through this year what the Lady Tech women went through last year. Coach Osborne, they had said the same thing because Tech had only won 2 games a year ago, and now they've got 12 wins or 5 games over 500. And Tech went 2 months. They went last year from November the 8th to February 8th, in between the only 2 wins they got, and they were like 2-23, 2-24, whatever it was last year. So that's kind of what Oakland City's going through. Also, the thing that Coach Epps mentioned, that his stepdad played at West Virginia University basketball for Gail Catlett Ronaldo Brown was his stepdad and played in the mid-'80s, and I do remember him played in '83, '84, '85, and '86. And I remember West Virginia playing a tournament game in Birmingham against Oregon State. AC Green played for the Lakers. I don't know if you remember that, Bill. He made a steal, and Oregon State beat West Virginia by 1 point on a steal by AC Green.
Oh, my gosh, you scared me.
It sticks in my mind like it was yesterday, and that's been, 41 years ago.
Good golly.
How about that?
That's wild. Well, Coach Epps, when he was talking about his resume, actually we did most of the talking, but he's been a coach 24 years, and he's been at a couple of Division I schools. For example, Evansville, Indiana, Detroit Mercy, Cleveland State. He's had 2 tenures there. So he knows what he's doing. And, after looking at him and talking to him, looking at him because of the way he is built, I mean, he's a workout guy.
Well, he's a miniature Karl Malone. I mean, the mailman that played for the Utah Jazz, he's not the size of Karl Malone, but his chest and his arms sure looked like he was like a Greek god, like he was like Karl Malone. And like I said, he's preparing his team to come in here and try to snap the losing streak. It's just like Coach Osborne at Tech, preparing his team, after the loss on Thursday, practice yesterday, and try to come up here in this game this afternoon and try to beat Oakland City and snap Tech's 3-game losing streak.
We'll talk to Kenny Osborne, at least tell you about the conversations we had with the WVU Tech head coach. That'll be coming up after a commercial timeout on Video Productions.
Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Hey, grab me one too.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. ServPro, like it never even happened.
the Raleigh County Convention Center. Bill and I were just having handshakes with the 3 officials getting ready to call this game, ready to tip at the top of the hour, and let you know that this afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Infinity Coal Company. Infinity Coal Company is they're located in Sophia, West Virginia. They're built on a foundation of safety and innovation and teamwork. That's the fine folks at Infinity Coal Company. Also, the game this afternoon brought to you in part by Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. Mamma Mia Italian Restaurant. Have all your favorite Italian dishes, of course, but if you're not into Italian dishes, and I don't know how you can't be, they also have salads, sandwiches, and seafood. And for your next private party, you can dial them up and book your event at 304-255-5253 for Pasquale's. And what's a game without the great taste of Pepsi? A crisp blue can of Pepsi, the silver can of Diet Pepsi, or the black can of Pepsi Zero. Enjoy an ice-cold Pepsi. Also, the game this afternoon brought to you by Modley's Plumbing and Heating. The only number you need to know if you have a plumbing or heating issue is call Modley's at 304-253-HELP. Well, Bill, who's going to get the help this afternoon? Both of these teams looking to break a losing streak. Oakland City losers of 4 in a row, and the Lady Golden Bears of Tech losers of 3 in a row.
Well, you know, Kenny Osborne, the head coach for WVU Tech, this is his second year as the head coach for the women's program at WVU Tech. But for years, he was the head coach at Concord University. So he's been around the block a lot, and you and I had a chance to talk to him at length. Very relaxed, and I think really ready for this game. You know, he's trying to get his team involved by using a lot of players. Last time he used 12 players, and he's not afraid to substitute, and that's one of the things that he and his assistants do very well. They know when to push the right buttons.
Yeah, one of the buttons they've pushed has been the solid leader, and especially their team's leading scorer is Candace Stewart, a product from Greenbrier East High School, locally, just about 40-45 minutes right up the road. She leads the team for Tech at 17 a game. You have Alexis Sexton at 13 a game. But the thing that I like about, and the many things that I like about Coach Osborne, and here's one of the main things, the way he's recruited locally. He's really dipped into local talent because you have Mary Beth Meadows from James Monroe, also Maggie Broski from James Monroe. For people who don't know, the James Monroe, all these schools that I mentioned are all within an hour, 2 hours of here where there's campus located in Beckley. You have Addison Amick from Logan. You have Abby Eastman from Ripley, and that might be the furthest one, Ripley, that's not quite 2 hours. You have girls from, or a girl from Wyoming East in Monroe. You have Addison Smith there from Mingo Central. You have Malika Stacy from Wayne, and you have Emily Ratchard from Ravenswood. So, and another girl, Haley Krause from Logan. So he's really done a good job of recruiting the local product.
And as you mentioned to me last time, Olivia Monroe from Wyoming East.
Right.
Yeah, so, he's done a nice job in recruiting West Virginia. And by the way, Kyra Brown, too, from South Charleston, and she's getting a lot of guard play lately. So you've got all of these young ladies who are familiar with Mountain State basketball, and Mountain State, it's a blue-collar kind of basketball.
Well, the thing, too, and as I mentioned in our last segment, Oakland City, I think, is this year's version of what Tech went through last year when Coach Osborne first took over the team. And the main thing you have to do is you have to find players, and that's what Coach Osborne's done. And it's good that you can't – to be competitive, you got to get your players wherever you can get them from. But it's really good if you can get the best of your local talent. And, of course, and I'm sure that might be the coach with Coach Epps. Like he told you, they're 2-19 now, but you better get them now because they're going to get much better because I'm sure they're going to recruit and they're going to, change up their roster.
Well, and that's exactly what he told me. Coach Epps said, hey, look, I've got players already in the pipeline here. And he said it's because of the relationships that you, as a coach for a long time, other coaches, other administrators, other locales, and you start to call in those markers. Hey, I need a player, I need a center, I need a guard. For example, on this year's team, he's got 2 players from Barcelona, Spain.
Right. And
how in the world did you get that?
Well, now, Bill, on every level, the way people recruit, all around the world, and that's one thing since you and I have started to do these college games again. You and I spent most of our career covering the local high school teams, but, we've done colleges here and there. But over these last 3 years since, Video Productions has been involved covering men and women's Tech, you find players on the men and women's Tech team and the teams they play from all over the world. In fact, this summer when Corey Akert first became the men's coach. He had an open gym and said players were coming in from all over the world. I'm sure that's how all these teams do. And you got to find, like I said, you got to find players wherever you can. It's nice to be able to walk out your front door, maybe find a player, but sometimes you got to reach out a little further, like across the pond, and bring in players. Whatever you got to do to make your team better, you got to find your players.
Well, that's exactly right. Then when you got the players, you've got to get your way of doing business, and that's what Coach Epps was saying. Sometimes, you just need a culture change, and that's what he's doing now. So anyway, that's Oakland City. WVU Tech, you mentioned earlier that Coach Kenny Osborne was able to change the culture, and they're having a winning season, and they've looked really good.
Yeah, and I guess that's the new buzzword, the culture. That's what everybody talks on every level, from the NBA, WNBA on down, is the culture. And I guess if that's the buzzword and it works, that's what you have to do. But both these teams, when you look at it, like I said, Tech at 3-6 in conference play, they can still make the postseason. Now, Oakland City 1-8, they probably still could make it, but it might be a bigger stretch because they have two divisions. There are 6 teams in each division, 12 teams in conference play. The top 4 in the East Division, the top 4 in the West Division, and 1 from the East plays 4 from the West, and that's how they do it. So you got to finish in the top 4 to be able to make the postseason. So right now, this final day of January, as we head into February, as you take a look, a lot of these teams, you just don't have very many games left. In fact, after today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, after today, Tech will only have 6 games left. So that's why every game is important. But now, as we're coming down the stretch and Tech's put themselves in a position 3 games under in league play, they really need this game this afternoon.
All right, both teams are just about completing their warm-ups. We're just about 7 minutes away from tipping this one off. Let's take another break. This is the Window World pregame show on Video Productions.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World of Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World of Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by the Spartan Factory located in Beckley, West Virginia. They have everything that you would ever want or you would ever need for your team, your church, your school, whatever the case is. You can check them out on the website, the Spartan Factory, WV.com. Also, the game this afternoon brought to you in part by Cracker Barrel. Love me some Cracker Barrel. I had lunch there yesterday. Man, I'll tell you what, if you want a delicious home-cooked meal, you want the fine folks at Cracker Barrel to do it. You definitely don't want me to cook for you. You want Cracker Barrel to cook for you. And if you want to check out their menu before you go, you can go to crackerbarrel.com to find out all the delicious food that they have. All right, Bill, both teams winding down their final warm-ups, and we're just about 5 minutes away from getting this game started here at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Like we mentioned, the home team, the WU Lady Golden Bear Tech, 12-7, 3-6 in league play. 4-3 at home, and they have lost the last three, trying to break that three-game losing streak. And Oakland City, the Mighty Oaks of Oakland City from Indiana, they are 2-19 overall. They are 1-8 in league play. They've struggled on the road. Of course, they've struggled. They've only won 2 games, but they are 2-8 on the road. So both of their wins have come away from home and haven't won at home, and they've lost the last 4.
There you go. By the way, you were talking earlier, Maris, about WVU Tech's schedule. And next week there will be 2 games, one of them here at the Dave Barksdale Court, and then one at the Van Meter Gymnasium. So Tuesday, Thursday, Tech will play at home in Beckley.
Well, the women won't play that Thursday. The women will play only Tuesday. The men will play, because the game Thursday at the Van Meter Gymnasium is right on campus. That is a makeup game. So that's the women will not play. It'll be one game only on Thursday. So the men and women will have a doubleheader on Tuesday. That'll be 5:30 and 7:30, and then the men only on Thursday in that makeup game. And they're playing, that makeup game is against, let me look and see, I think it's the University of Virginia Lynchburg. Yes. Of course, Tuesday it'll be Kentucky Christian in, but before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we got to think about what's coming up here in the next 4 or 5 minutes, what's in front of them right now for the Lady Golden Bears, and that's Oakland City.
Well, let's take a look at the opening lineups. First for Tech, the Lady Golden Bears are going to go the same way that they have been starting. Kenny Osborne said, yeah, I sort of like the way this works out and using our bench the way we have. So, as you mentioned, Caden Stewart leads the team with almost 17 points per game scoring. Avery Lucas, then Alexis Sexton averaging 13. Manny Amafula is the point guard, and Alara Evans works the pivot. So Stewart, Lucas, Sexton, Amafula, and Evans will be starting for the Lady Golden Bears. And Maggie Borowski has really been giving quality minutes off the bench, along with Kyra Brown, Emily Ratchford. You will see and hear those names a lot during the course of our broadcast. Jaslyn Nixon is the reserve center. Olivia Monroe got in last time working the center position, and Michaela Stacy also saw action. So Tech using a lot of players and interchanging them beautifully. For Oakland City University, opening lineups, here's Maris.
Thank you very much. Coach Epps is their head coach. They will go with Bella Thomas. They will go with Elise Williams, coming in averaging 9 a game. Their leading scorer is Allison Rideout at 14 a game. Paula Ruse will come in, and by the way, they had her listed as number 22. She's actually 21, so we'll have a uniform change for Ruse. And then rounding out the starting 5 will be Deshanna Foster, beg your pardon, and that will round out the starting 5 for Oakland City. So both teams still going through their final warm-ups. Of course, Tech will be wearing the home white uniforms trimmed in navy blue and gold. And I like this little color pattern here. Looks a little bit like the University of North Carolina. They got that Carolina light blue with dark blue mixed in. I think it's a nice looking color pattern, the Oakland City Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, and you were asking about their logo. You were talking to one of the players from Oakland City about their logo. She really didn't know what it was all about, but anyway, somebody got creative in their graphic design department and came up with the logo of the Mighty Lady Oaks.
And Bill, I'm not sure. We'll probably have a national anthem. If we do, we'll go to a break. By the way, we want to let you know that we have Chase Bowman on camera this afternoon, and KB Cameron Ball, he is producing and directing. Maris Lowry with Bill O'Brien. Bill will have the play-by-play action, and let's see what they're going to have. They normally will probably have the anthem first and then the introduction of the players, and if that's the case, Bill, we'll go to a break. It looks like that will be the case as Tech is lining up as if that is so across the way.
And I believe that indeed is the case. So, by the way, you're getting ready also to do the men's broadcast
well,
later.
I'm going to have to get ready in between games. Of course, Eric Thomas will join me for that, and I have the tech information I'll have to get Oakland City. But looks like we are going to have the playing of the national anthem. There's the time has – so we are going to have the playing of the anthem. We'll take a quick break and come back with the opening lineups, and we already give you the lineups. Actually come back with the opening tip of the game after this commercial break here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
And back we are under the dome at the Armory in Beckley, West Virginia, as we're having the official opening lineups introduced by the PA announcer here, Randy Hunt. He of the golden microphone for Tech.
Well, I wonder if he can turn on the heat up in here. It's a little cold, and like I said earlier in one of our segments, I mentioned as I was walking across the court after getting some, preparing for the broadcast to some of the players on each team, which one of these teams are going to get hot and really make it hot in here, because this is about as cold in this building as it is outside, and it's 12 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah, it's rough, I'll tell you. Well, I think they were hopeful that you and I would emanate enough hot air to help things out.
Well, that's a big word. I don't even know what emanate means, but if it's good, it's me. If it's not good, it's not me. I don't know what that is, and I sure don't know how to spell it. Bill, you're using that college education on me, that Marshall University college education, emanate. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
I'm just checking on you.
Yeah, well, that's one that I don't know. I guess that's really for higher learning, isn't it?
That's why we're on the second floor. Huh?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Caden Stewart out. Avery Lucas, 11. 13 is Alexa Sexton. 21. Manny Amafula. And the center is Alara Evans. So there you've got it.
As we get ready for the opening tip of the ball game is brought to you by Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent. Scotty Brown is located in Shady Spring, West Virginia, and you can dial Scotty up at 681-238-6130. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and State Farm is there with Scotty Brown. All right, Tech getting their final instructions from Coach Osborne. Oakland City out on the floor and ready to get you the ball game for the play-by-play call. Here's Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thank you, Maris. Tech starting three seniors, Lucas, Sexton, and Amafula. Stewart is a junior, and Evans is a freshman. And ready to jump center is Deshauna Foster, junior in the pivot. She will have the height advantage, as you can see on your screen, and the tip is going to be controlled by the light blue from Oakland City University, from Indiana.
One thing, too, I like about the women's game, Bill, the many things I like about it are the 4 quarters, the 10-minute quarters.
Foster just missing on the turnarounder, but follow up to Williams, no. Oh, they continue to have control.
Yeah, this is the third opportunity on this opening possession.
The Mighty Oaks.
Nice ball screen there, nice drive to the basket, but couldn't get it to go.
Williams missing the layup, and here comes Amafula on the attack. In underneath, watch Evans, and she's fouled.
Yeah, you got to like it when your bigs run the floor. Evans does a good job. She got great low post position, right side of the lane, the nice entry pass, and Evans will draw the foul, and she'll get to the line to shoot 2. Evans played at Chapmanville. That's where she played her high school basketball.
In Logan County. Chapmanville Regional. And the shot is good. Crowd went silent there for a moment.
So, Bill, would I be fair in saying that Tech actually broke the ice?
Yeah,
as cold as it is outside, we could use that, couldn't we?
that's a fact. Oh, my gosh. Evans makes them both, and we have our first scoring of the afternoon.
That's the kind of day it's going to be, right?
That's right. You said it. Oh, my gosh. We'll pull out all the stops. Here's Williams with it. Lobs it into Ruiz, and that pass goes astray. So that's the first turnover for Oakland City. Amafula goes in for the layup, and it's partially blocked. Put up and in by Evans.
Yeah, Evans able to clean it up. And Evans with a 4-0 lead for Evans against Oakland City.
That'll work. Williams passes to the high post. That was right out with it. Thomas goes in for the shot, banks it in nicely.
Yeah, you got to like that right off the dribble. Got right to the rim, right into the teeth of the Tech defense, and able to a little kiss off the glass.
Alexis Sexton. Stewart is the young lady who makes this team go. Oh, nice lay-in that time. Stretching for the finger roll was Alara Evans, and she's got all 6 points.
Yeah, nice touch, like you said, the finger roll with the left hand.
Very nice. Williams passes it off. Nice weave to Ruiz. Williams backs off, lobs it underneath, and the pass is a little too tall, and that'll be their second turnover. You know, Oakland City, even though they're only 2-19 this year, the last 4 years they've won more than 20 games each year. So, you know, they play good basketball. Just it was an unfortunate situation, we're told, that the coach that led those teams left at the last moment, and they just had to regroup.
Yeah, and I think he had taken a lot of their players with him wherever he went off to. Evans feeling it, yes. And that time she looked up and said, no, that's really not my shot. You know, she's done her work in the paint, and she steps out behind the three-point line, and that one comes up a little short. New player into the ball game.
Yeah, we like to talk about how these players love to shoot the long ball. And, you know, Maris, you had a conversation with Kenny Osborne, the head Tech coach, which we will talk about as the broadcast goes along. But it's interesting to shoot a bunch of threes versus a bunch of twos. Anyway, back to the play-by-play. Tech by 4. Oakland with the shot, and it rolls off the iron by Rideout. And the rebound is off to Lucas. Quickly up the floor. Here's the shot from Stewart, and she's got it.
Yeah,
18-footer from Caden Stewart.
That's a great play. Sexton able to find Stewart. Stewart in transition. That's the best time to shoot a three right there on the trail. And actually, they'll count that as a 2.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, it was an 18-footer.
Yes.
Yeah. Here's Thomas. Backs out. Right out with it, and she loses the dribble.
Yeah, so they've turned it over 3 times. Right out, the team's leading scorer, just lost the handle on her move to the basket.
And Mark Montgomery, who normally keeps that stat, basketball went behind the curtain. By the way, Mark, who normally works with me on these games, is working with Mark Martin over at the Greenbrier, and Video Productions is handling the Springhouse Basketball Classic there at the Greenbrier Hotel. Here's Amafula, working baseline. Goes in for the shot. It's no good, but she is fouled. and she should get 2 free throws.
Yeah, she will. I like the play by Amafula, able to put the ball on the deck, that good hard dribble into the center of the lane as we watch the replay, and able to get the contact, and we'll get to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
She's from Memphis, Tennessee.
The home of Elvis, right?
There you go. Yes, thank you very much.
You know, Elvis died on my birthday, Bill. I think you knew that, right?
My wife, Lynn, was a huge Elvis fan. I mean, she knew everything there was to know about him.
And that second free throw was just a line drive, hit the front of the rim. The first one looked really good. The second one, like I said, just not much arc on it. 1 of 2 for the young lady, Amafula, for Tech.
Longest lead here, WVU Tech by 7. And around the horn, right out, hands the ball off, and Trias goes in for the lay-in.
Nice play.
Daniela Trias from Barcelona, Spain, just a freshman. Amafula makes her way in and now passes back out. Stewart dishes at the last moment. Shot from the baseline is good. So give Lucas her first points. 11-4, Tech leads, under 6 minutes to go. In the women's game, they play 4 10-minute quarters. So long 3 off the side by Rideout, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah,
to the Lady Golden Bears.
From right out to it goes out.
It goes out for sure.
As Tech will dip into its bench, as Maggie Broski will check into the Tech lineup, and also got another new player into the ball game, Kyra Brown, in there for Tech as well.
That's Brown with it right now. Amafula. So you got 2 point guards in there right now for Tech. Stewart double teamed. Manny's got it. She sees room. Puts a one-hander up and in. Nicely done, Manny Amafula.
Yes, it was nicely done. She able to create space to get that shot off right there in the lane.
Longest lead by the Lady Golden Bears is now at 9 points. Right out. Over to Thomas. Right out, makes her move, and she's fouled.
Yeah. Incidental contact, right?
Inadvertently
yes.
tripped by
yes.
Kyra Brown.
But you got to call it, and that's the correct call. Brown gets her first. It'll be the team's first. We'll go to a commercial break coming up here at the 4:51 mark of the opening quarter, and Tech in front 13-4 here on Video Productions.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
This afternoon's game is brought to you by Exit Elevation Realty. If you're in the market to buy or sell your house, you can contact Luke Richmond, the broker, or Steve Morgan, the associate broker. You can check them out on the website at exitelevationwv.com. We'll build with 4:51 remaining in the first quarter. 9-point lead, largest lead of the game here for Tech. That last foul was on Kara Brown for Tech, and it'll be out of bounds with 20 to shoot for Oakland City.
One of the things we really like when we work college games is we get the official stats on a regular basis. They've just given us the first printout, and both teams have shot 7 from the floor. Tech has made 5 of them, and Oakland City has made only 2 of them until now.
See, that's the reverse of the broadcaster's jinx, right?
There you go. Right out gets her first basket, and the lead is 7 for the Lady Golden Bears. Stewart dishes it off to Borowski. She's got a layup.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Borowski able to turn the corner when she got the pass from Stewart to get right to the rim and lay it up and in.
Maggie Borowski, she's been quite a spark off the bench. She scored in double figures last game. And the rebound comes down to Jaslyn Nixon, wearing 33 on her white uniform. Borowski hemmed in, puts it up anyway, misses, gets it back, and it's kicked out of bounds.
Yeah, Borowski would love to have that back. She had a good look point blank and not able to knock it down as Stewart will check out of the ball game and Sexton back in for Tech.
And into the ball game is Emily Ratchford wearing 23. She inbounds the ball. Brown. And now Sexton grazes the front of the rim. Borowski fires no. She'll try again, no. Man alive, she's just got a lid on the basket that time after making the first of her layup tries. Right out. Working with it now. She'll put it up and in.
Yeah, nice play. Left hand and a little kiss high off the glass for the bucket.
Averages 14 per game. She's got 4 of their 8 points. Ratchford with it. She's really played well off the bench for Tech. Sexton, layup, yes. Alexis Sexton in the scoring column for the first time today. And the Tech lead is back to 9 as we approach 3 minutes left in the opening period. Williams dishes it off. Rideout's got it. And over here right near where we are at side court. Williams dishes underneath. Can't handle it. That's the 4th Oakland turnover.
Yeah.
Oakland City.
Try to go a pick and roll, and they just couldn't connect on that.
And Nixon left open to score in close. So Jaslyn Nixon gets her first basket, and this is an 11-point lead for WVU Tech.
Yeah, this is our biggest lead, this double-digit lead right here.
Imari Gober is wearing number 3, and she's in the Mighty Oaks lineup. She's got it right now.
Yeah. Clock at 8 to shoot.
Turn around, in close, bank shot too strong that time by Ruiz, and the rebound to Ratchford. Brown hustles it up the floor. Borowski makes her move in,
and she's fouled.
Yeah.
Incidental contact, but you can tell when Borowski got the ball after she missed a couple of those shots in close, a couple possessions ago, she was determined that she was going to get right to the rim as we watch the replay here, and she'll draw the foul. So it'll be Tech's ball up under their basket. They'll have to inbound as Foster checks back in for Oakland City.
Ratchford to throw it in. Looking, lobbing. Brown has her shot blocked, and it's out of bounds to Tech.
Yeah, Roots with the block right there.
So one more time. Borowski. She knows she can dribble it in, but instead she passes it underneath, and Nixon easily gets the points. 21-8. WVU Tech on the happy side of the scoreboard.
Yeah,
Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Little mini 6-0 run by Tech.
Ruiz passes underneath, foul on Tech.
Yeah, that's they're going to catch Nixon with her hand in the cookie jar for the foul.
Her first, and only the second team foul on the West Virginia team. Williams to throw it in. Looking, just gets it in time. The center's got it, playing way outside. That's Foster. And back out now to Gober. She'll lob it underneath. Nice block by Nixon, and a held ball. Good defense that time.
Yeah, and if you're Tech, you love the fact that when you get that kind of good defense that you're rewarded by getting the ball, the era in Tech's favor. But you're right, that was a nice play by Nixon, right on the ball to get that block.
She's 6'1", slender, but she used her height beautifully. Kyra Brown's got it. Ratchford. Sexton decides she's going to throw up a floater, and it's no good.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. She looked like she's a little off balance when she put that shot up.
Yeah, Foster rebounds. And Williams outside the arc. Coming up to a minute left in the first quarter. So far, Tech has played very, very well. From the corner, it's in and out. Tough luck miss by Ruiz. Well, that was down and popped out of the cylinder. Sexton needs help. She really needs help. And sees a teammate under the basket, and Borowski puts it home. That time, she was not going to be denied. 23-8. Half a minute to go, and Tech in the big lead. On the far side, that's Ruiz. Needs help. A lob underneath. Foster gets the catch and gets the foul.
And I think Nixon will get whistled for the foul, and that is the case. That'll be her second. That'll be the team's fourth. Nope, a third, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
As Tech will put Evans back into the ball game.
Well, Nixon gave quality minutes. Williams looking, lobbing, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ratchford. Tech is going to make life unpleasant for them. Elise Williams, the junior, will throw it in. Gets it over here to Gober. He's going to try and make her move. Double teamed. Borowski with the steal. Beautifully done. 6 turnovers.
They're going to have to hustle. The clock's running down.
3 ball, in and out by Brown. Just missed at the buzzer. Well, we played the first quarter under the dome at the Dave Barksdale Court, and it's WVU Tech 23, Oakland City 8. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
This afternoon's game is brought to you by Edward Jones. Edward Jones, your financial advisors, and they have 4 great financial advisors that can talk you through your financial goals, whether you're changing a job or ready to retire. And they are Heather Cantley, Tracy Houck, Brooke Dempsey, or Ben Worley. Ready to start quarter number 2, Bill. This is the biggest lead of the game at 15 for Tech, as Oakland City will have the first possession of quarter number 2.
Elise Williams, the point guard, working with it right now. To Gober. And she is tripped inadvertently.
Yeah. Body's kind of flying all over the place right there. Yeah.
Ouch.
I felt that one over here.
Oh, yeah. By the way, first quarter stats, these are official. Tech shot 53% from the floor, 31% shooting for Oakland City. And 6 points for Evans leads the way for the Lady Golden Bears. 3-point shot, no good by number 3, Gober. Follow-up and in good by Thomas. That's her second basket for the Lady Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, nice play by Thomas in traffic. Neither team has yet to connect on a three-pointer. Oakland City 0 for 3 from downtown. Tech 0 for 2 from downtown.
Nice passing around the horn. Lucas, she's shut down. Sexton passes underneath, and Stewart is right there for the easy basket.
Yeah, that was a great backdoor cut by Stewart, able to catch the pass and lay it in with the left hand.
15-point advantage for the home team. Elise Williams being guarded by Amafula. Right out, Barajas Ruiz. Gober will try her move, throws up a prayer, and it is answered. A lot of arc to that, and it went home.
Yeah, a little high, top of the glass there, kiss off the glass to knock that one down.
Caden Stewart says, let me try. Nice passing. Amafula puts up a 3, and it's good.
Knocks it down, right down the chute.
So she's doubled her point total with 6, and it's a 28-12 advantage for the Lady Golden Bears.
That's the first 3-ball made here by either team this afternoon.
Normally, Manny doesn't shoot a whole lot, but when she does, she means business.
Well, that time she couldn't pass it up. She was so open, she had to take that 3. Clock running down to 5. I'm not sure they know it.
Gober moves in, throws it up at the buzzer, and they're going to say that's a clock violation.
Yeah, when they got the ball in the corner, there was only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and like I said, I don't think they realized that they were that deep into the clock, and good Tech defense to force the turnover there.
7 turnovers against Oakland City. Manny Amafula
now,
to Stewart.
Let's see. It looks like Oakland City, Bill, might try a little zone here.
Well, they got to try something because so far Tech has figured them out. Nice pass into the paint. Lucas, and it rolls off the iron. Man, that was going to go down 4, but it didn't. So here come the visitors from Indiana. A lob pass underneath to Foster, and she puts it in.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Foster got great low post position right there on the low block and able to get the pass right where you need it, high, and able to finish at the rim.
And she is the tallest lady on the floor, so I'd be using that play a lot if I were coaching. Long 3, Stewart, and she's got another one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty.
And that's another play. If you were coaching, Bill, you would have Stewart dial it up from downtown to go right down the chute.
And that was an NBA-style shot.
In her case, WNBA.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Thomas lobs it underneath, trying to get it to Foster, but Tech had that one double-teamed. Stewart fakes, shoots, misses. Rebound tipped around, and Cadence got it back. 3 ball in. That's Sexton with a long ball. So right after Maris had mentioned that there were no 3 points made, now there are 3 threes for Tech.
And biggest lead of the game here at 20.
6:21 to play in the first half. Gober's got it. Right out missing. Stewart tracks down the ball, and here we come. The Lady Golden Bears, 12-7, and a nice entry pass to Evans, who lays it in for her 7th and 8th points.
Yeah, I really like Evans' game. She runs the floor well. She got great position, and what made that was the great lead pass that led Evans right to the rim. She's able to catch it and lay it right in.
Absolutely. That assist was just a thing of beauty. Ella Thomas makes her move to the baseline, puts it up, draws the foul. So she will shoot a couple of shots.
So we'll have some free throws taken, as this will be the first free throws taken of the game for Oakland City, as Monroe will check into the game for Tech.
Ratchford is in, and Borowski. Thanks to Little General Stores for the instant replay. Little General serving West Virginia for now 50 years. We thank them for all they do.
Well, that's a nice looking free throw. That's a high arc free throw, and look like it might bring snow. We definitely don't need any more of that, do we?
Oh my gosh, we've had enough. We understand that down in Mercer County they've had a lot more than we've had here in Beckley. We just had less than an inch here.
Yeah, but it's more about how cold it's been, and like I said, it's 12 degrees, and that's like the high today. It's supposed to get down to 4 degrees tonight.
And the wind chill below 0. So Bella Thomas makes both free throws. Back to a 20-point game. Ratchford puts the brakes on and tries to pass it outside. That's the first turnover against Tech.
And now after the turnover, Oakland City, they turned it back over. And just really wasn't nothing there. They're trying to run the break there. And just Tech, after they turned it over, Tech did a good job getting back in transition.
Well, they sure did. Very quick. 5:25 to go till halftime. Ratchford has the ball stabbed away. She gets back to it. Emily passing it off. Brown in the corner. Stewart down to the other side. Good passing.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Move the ball against the zone. Find the open shooter that time in Stewart.
She misses with 7 on the shot clock. Borowski puts it up, no. Gets it back, and yes. So Maggie Borowski gets her 3rd field goal of the day, and the lead is 22.
Yeah, and she's earned them all. She has done real work on that offensive glass.
Yeah, I mean, she is not the tallest lady on the floor, but she is not going to be denied. Oakland City still trying to get somebody loose.
Yeah.
And that Tech defense is just stifling.
7 on the clock. They're going to have to get a shot up.
Thomas passes it off, and there's another turnover. That's 9. Fast break, Borowski, and count it. Oh, that was a pretty again. Boy, Tech is just working on all cylinders.
Yeah, right now Tech is currently on a 12-0 run.
Right out. Rolls off the iron, no good. And here come the Lady Golden Bears after Ratchford got the rebound. Stewart. Back to Cadence. She'll fire a long ball, and it's in and out.
Yeah, that ball at the time Bill hit rolled right across the rim. Like, how did that not go in, right?
Exactly. And there's another turnover against Oakland City.
And Tech will dip back into its bench, and Sexton will check into the game. But first, we'll have a media timeout with 3:43 remaining in the first half. It's been all Tech. They lead 40-16. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
This afternoon's game is brought to you by Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur, West Virginia. They have quality custom cabinets. They've been around since 1974. You can dial them up at 304-252-2917. Out of the timeout, Bill, 40-16. It's been all Tech. They've led from the opening tip, and the official numbers up to this point where Tech has shot the ball well, 17 of 31 from the floor, 3 of 6 downtown, 3 of 4 at the line. Oakland City, 8 of 19 from the floor, 1 of 5 from downtown, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line.
And Tech has had 12 more shots at goal. Just like this one from back of the foul line, and it rolls in good. So give Alexis Sexton her third bucket of the afternoon, and that lead extends even further with 3:23 left until halftime.
Yeah, 16-0 Tech run right now.
Gober misses, and Tech is on the move again. Oh, what a pass. Brown lays it in. Wow.
You're right. What a pass it was. And Brown able to catch it, and on the dead run, little scoop layup for the bucket.
Boy, she was. I mean, that was just perfect timing by Kyra catching that beautiful pass. 3-ball. That's no good. Brown rebounds.
Yeah, for the Mighty Oaks of Oakland City, it's like one and done, and then Tech's like off to the races.
Here comes Sexton, bottled up, ball taken away.
Yeah, she thought she was fouled. There was contact, but you got to play through the contact. I thought that was a good defensive play.
Allison Wright out. And she'll get it now to the point guard, Gober. Layup too strong. Rebound, Ratchford. The Lady Golden Bears looking for their 13th win in 20 games. Layup. Well, Brown just should have gone all the way in, but she winds up keeping the ball. Here's a long three, and it's good. That's Sexton's second long ball, and she's got 10 points to lead the Techsters.
And you know, Bill, like we talked about there for a while, we didn't have either team made a three, and now all of a sudden it's starting to rain threes as there's a turnover.
Nice play by Borowski getting the steal. Brown hemmed in and close, so she'll back out. She's a very good ball handler from South Charleston High School. Borowski, they just let her in there for a lay-in. And she's got 10 points. And with that, a timeout, Golden Bears.
Well, we're going to have a rolling timeout. They're not going to stop it. I think they're just going to time out to get players into the ball game. Or are we going to take the timeout? No, Coach Osborne's like, we don't want to take the timeout. We just want to bring in new players into the ball game.
And that's what he's going to do. Let's take a look and see. He's got Addison Amick coming in.
Yeah, Mary Beth Meadows into the ball game.
She's number 1.
Also, who else we got in? We got another new girl.
Michaela Stacy, 25. So he's going to empty his bench right now.
But Tech looking good here in this first half, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak.
Foster double teamed, and look at this. Held ball, and out of nowhere, Mary Beth Meadows came in there and forced a tie-up.
Yeah, Mary Beth Meadows, a James Monroe product, does a good job, and that's the second time that 2 good defensive plays made by Tech where they were able to tie them up and the arrow pointing toward Tech, and so rewarded for the defense, that they played.
Tech is playing as if it were a tie game, and that's, if you're a coach, that's the way you want it. From the corner. Well, she thought about it, Stacy did, and then got the pass off with some difficulty. Layup this time will not go down for Amick. So we've got less than a minute to go. It's been all WVU Tech so far today. The men will play at 3 o'clock, and Maris Lowry will have that game for you on the play-by-play. E.T. Eric Thomas will join him. My guy Mark Montgomery is working at the Greenbrier today. Williams.
And of course, Bill, you'll be busy emceeing a Marshall University event.
The Marshall president, Brad Smith, is going to be in town, and that's going to be a blast. The Marshall alumni having their annual event, dinner, dance, and podcast. So I get to talk to President Smith.
You get to talk, you get to eat, and you get to dance, right?
I'm ready. Well, 2 out of 3.
Well, you're going to dance, right?
I'm telling you. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah, just don't hurt yourself.
There's Sexton. Meadows.
Last shot time.
5 seconds on the clock, and traveling is called. Only the third Golden Bear mistake of the entire half, and we've got 3 seconds left.
But a really good first half, putting up 49 points.
Here's Williams, and she puts one off the glass. Not close. So that is the end of a Golden Bear first half of play. After one half, it's Tech 49, Oakland City 16. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
And we welcome you into the Direct Choice halftime show of this women's basketball game where the WU Tech Lady Golden Bears, they lead Oakland City 49-16. It's been all Tech. Tech led from the opening tip, and they've led wire to wire through the first half. They scored the first 4 points. They got up 6-2. They extended their lead up to 17-8, and they led 23-8 at the end of the quarter. They expanded the lead to 25-12 into the second quarter, 28-14. Then they went on a nice run there to get the score from 28-14 to 42-16, and they close out the half leading 49-16. So Tech trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Oakland City trying to snap a 4-game losing streak. And right now, Tech in complete control, 49-16. We're going to take a break here in the Direct Choice Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll go inside the numbers of the first half, and we'll do it on the other side of the break. You're watching live streaming coverage of WU Tech women's basketball here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure for West Virginia.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Back here at the Raleigh County Convention Center in Beckley, Bill O'Brien, I'm Maris Lowry. We have Cameron Ball as he's producing and directing and doing an outstanding job. And also on camera here this afternoon is Chase Bowman as we get ready to go inside the numbers of the first half. Inside the numbers are brought to you by Direct Choice. Direct Choice is a pre-owned vehicle lot located at 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. They have West Virginia's best selection and best prices on pre-owned vehicles. Direct Choice is a proud sponsor of local sports and student athletes. Also, the first half numbers are brought in part by Allstate. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond as your agent. She's located on Market Road in Beckley. You can dial up Lori at 304-252-8646. And you're also in good hands with Bill O'Brien. As Bill, you have the numbers of the first half.
Okay, thank you, my friend. Let's go for Oakland City first. And their individual totals, they're led by Allison Rideout with 7 points. Bella Thomas scored 6. And the rest of the scoring is minimal. Deshauna Foster, the center, with 2. Imara Gober has 2. And Daniela Trias has 2 points. Paula Ruiz started and Elise Williams started. Neither of them scored. For WVU Tech, good scoring from Alexis Sexton. She's got 10. Maggie Borowski has scored 10 points off the bench. Caden Stewart with 7. The rest of the scoring, 8 points for Alara Evans, the center. Amafula has 6. Lucas has 2. Kyra Brown with 2. And Jaslyn Nixon played briefly and scored 4 points. And the team totals will tell the story. Oakland City has shot 30% in this game from the floor and 0 for 6 from downtown. They're 2 for 2 foul shooting. And they only have 11 rebounds as compared to 20 rebounds for Tech. Tech has shot 57% from the floor, 21 of 37. They are 4 of 7 from downtown. That's 57%. And 3 of 4 foul shooting, 75%. Nobody on either team is in foul trouble. And Tech's longest lead was 30 points with 1:46 to play in the first half. They have completely dominated, holding Oakland to 8 points in each of the first 2 quarters. Meantime, Tech scored 23 in the first, 26 in the second, and that translates to a big lead. Turnovers, another thing to talk about. Oakland has 12 turnovers and Tech has only 3. So there, you've got all the numbers, and we'll be back with more from the Armory in Beckley, the Dave Barksdale Court, coming up on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backroads. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. In West Virginia.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And welcome back to the Direct Choice Pre-Owned Halftime Show. We're just about 3 minutes away from starting the second half, and the Lady Golden Bears have dominated in this ball game. They came in with a 12-7 record and 3-6 in the conference. Oakland City only 2-19, and I do want to make one correction. I was looking at the official stats, and they had Rideout with 7 points. Rideout only has 4 points, so for once the official stats were incorrect. And they also had them with a three-pointer.
Well, they also have them with 19 and they have 16.
Yeah.
There's where those extra 3 points must be, because that's what would do it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
The score is correct. It's 49-16, and the official stats has 49-19, but sometimes the officials aren't always official.
Let's take a look at next week, because, Maris, we hopefully the weather's going to cooperate, and there's a really good chance with college games that's going to happen, because the main roads are kept clear.
Of course, we cover high school and local teams here in West Virginia. Monday we don't know, because if there's not any school here in Raleigh County, we can't play basketball. So we're scheduled to have which is being made up for the third time, between Princeton and Shady. If we get it in on Monday, and then of course Tuesday, Bill, you and Mark Montgomery will be here at the Raleigh County Convention Center as Tech. We'll have a women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. They're playing Kentucky Christian. And, of course, Eric and I are scheduled to be across the county at Independence High School of Shady and Independence. But if there's no high school game, then we'll split the coverage, and you and Mark will have the women's game, and Eric and I will have the men's game on Tuesday. Wednesday, Eric and I will head to Charleston for Beckley and Capital. Thursday, you have the Tech men's game at Van Meter Gym. That's a 5 o'clock start. And there's also a high school game that Eric and I will have. It'll be in Nicholas County and Shady. And then on Friday, wow, I'm already
tired.
Already tired. I'm getting out of breath, believe it or not. Friday, you will be at Shady for Greenbrier East and Shady boys game, and Eric and I will be at Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School for Charleston Catholic and Beckley girls game. Now, all that depending if the weather gets any better. But I'll tell you what, if it stays as cold outside as it is inside here in this building, they won't get no basketball done, because it's freezing in here.
It really is. That's one of the things, the cold snap that we're in is unprecedented. I mean, we're not going to get above freezing. Hopefully it'll be Wednesday. But, I mean, we have just been in the icebox for a long, long time. And so I'll be glad when this month is done. The groundhog is supposed to come along on Monday, and let's hope that he does the right thing.
Well, if you believe in all that, we hope he does. But
we'll do whatever we can get.
But I'll tell you what, of course, February is a short month, and January has seemed like it's been the longest month because of how cold it's been, and but. Here we are with another half of basketball, as we'll quit talking about the weather, start talking about basketball. 49-16 is the Tech lead. We're ready to start the second half, and the Mighty Oaks of Oakland City will have the first possession. Turn it over to the play-by-play call of Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thanks, Maris. Tech comes out with their original starting lineup with Caden Stewart, Avery Lucas, Alexis Sexton, Manny Amafula, and Alera Evans. They are on defense. And that defense really worked very well in the first half. And let's take a look at Oakland City, see if they've got any changes. They go to the corner, 3 ball on the way, and it's no good. They've yet to make a long ball, and the rebound is off to Lucas.
Yeah, I thought that was going in.
I did too. In close, watch Evans. Spin move against Foster, and she can't follow it up.
Yeah, she did everything but make the shot. She had great position, up and under move. She just was not able to finish.
She's given up several inches in height, but she made a terrific move that time, and I'm sure she'll put that in her memory bank and try it again. Under to Foster, and she missed it, and she will try. Well, she'll get held up there.
And the turnover of the ball on the arrow is pointing toward W Tech.
Deshauna Foster, normally she's going to make that shot easily, and it just didn't go. It's the kind of day it's been for Oakland City. Stewart from downtown, and it's good.
Yeah, wide open 3 right in front of us, right down the chute.
She's got 10 points, so there are 3 Texters in double digits, all with 10.
Is that what they call them, Texters?
That's what I'm calling them right now.
Yeah, I don't think I've quite heard that before.
Layup put up by Bella Thomas, and it's no good. Let's take a look, and Williams and right out. Ruiz, Foster, and Thomas, the original lineup for the Mighty Oaks from Indiana. 3 ball coming up, and it's good. The center, Evans, drills a long ball.
Evans says
55-16.
Because if you remember in the first half, she shot an air ball from there, and I'm like, that's really not her spot. She's like, who said I can't shoot a 3 ball?
Exactly. She's saying, I can do that, coach, all day. Turnaround shot is good from back of the foul line. So give Right out her 3rd basket. And it's 55-18 as we approach 8 minutes left in period number 3. High post, Sexton, give and go. Stewart, she's hemmed in. Amafula, she'll put up the shot, and it's rejected by Foster.
Yes, is it ever? Foster says return to sender. Get that out of here.
Yeah, nice D.
Yes, it was. Is they have to go retrieve the ball behind the curtain.
That's the second one of those. I'm going to tell Mark Montgomery about that.
Yeah, he may not sleep tonight till you tell him that.
Well, he may be sleeping at the Greenbrier Hotel. That's where he is working with Mark Martin in the Springhouse Classic, and that's on video productions. Here's Evans. And that is only the 4th turnover against Tech. Layup missed and will come the other way. Manny Amafula hustles it up the floor. Over here to Sexton. High post to Evans. From the corner. That shot's good by Sexton.
Yeah, it's a 2-ball.
It is a 2. So she's got 12 points leading her team, and the lead expands.
Yeah, and that's been good. Tech, they've been able to really spread the wealth. A lot of their players been able to, to get in on the offense here.
Williams dishes it off. Right out, passes. Here comes Thomas, laying good. 8 points for Bella Thomas. And it's 57-20. We've got 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Well, 3 minutes into, you mean?
I should say, yeah, into it.
There's a foul on the
there
floor.
is a foul.
It's on the floor. As both teams will dip into their bench. Monroe will check in. Borowski will check in for Tech, and also checking in for Tech will be Krause will check in.
Hallie Krause has not seen action today.
Until just now. She's on the floor. And also Oakland City's got a couple new players out there as well, Bill.
Amafula looks things over. She has very good court presence. Krause.
Got 7 to shoot.
Borowski puts the brakes on, 2 seconds, puts it up and rims it out. And a shot clock. Well, she put the shot up before the buzzer.
Yeah, I think, I don't think that was a shot clock violation because she put the shot up and the ball hit the rim with like about 2 seconds on the shot clock. Now, the Oakland City got the rebound, but that should not have been a shot clock violation.
And I think one ref talked to the other and said that. By the way, one of the 3 refs, this is his first college game, and they've done a really nice job. These kind of games where it's sort of a blowout, you got to keep your concentration, and they have.
Yeah, foul's a foul no matter what the score is, right?
There you go.
Violation's a violation no matter what the score is, no matter what point of the game you're in. And there's a foul right there. And that's a Tech foul.
Trias, Daniela Trias from Barcelona, Spain, the freshman, will get a couple of free throws.
As Sexton gets whistled for her first foul. That'll be the team's first.
They said nobody in foul trouble on either side.
Yeah, that's one thing. We really haven't had a whole lot of free throws taken, have we?
No.
We probably have not had maybe, I don't know, as I'm looking here, we haven't had 10 taken between them.
3 out of 4 for Tech, 2 out of 2 for Oakland City.
Well, 2 out of 3 since they missed the first one.
And now 3 out of 4. Borowski with it. She has just done a great job coming off the bench. Nice shot from the baseline left.
Monroe.
So count that for Monroe, young lady from Wyoming East High School. Back of the foul line, that one pops out of there by Williams. Tech on the move. 5:40 left, third quarter. Grouse gives it to Borowski, has to hustle to get it. Here comes the shot from the wing, and it rolls off the side by Sexton. And here come the mighty Oaks. So he said they've only won 2 games. Both those wins were on the road.
Yep.
They are 0-9 at home and 0-2 on neutral courts. And they're about to be 2-9 on the road.
And they're 1-8 in league play.
Turnaround shot right out, and she's fouled. So Allison Rideout, the freshman who leads them in scoring at better than 14 per game. She scored 6 so far. And we'll get a couple of shots from the foul line.
And Monroe will get whistled for the Tech foul. And Brown will check back in to the Tech lineup. Also back into the lineup will be Rochford.
Right out ready, and it's good. They've got some youngsters on this Oakland City team, but Coach Epps said, hey, watch us next year. He says, I've already got some committed, and we're going to be completely different next year. We're going to make noise, is the way he put it. Right out makes them both, and we're at 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Ratchford. Borowski. Fadeaway shot good.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Borowski with a good hard dribble, able to stop right on the dime and able to elevate to knock that down.
She scored 12 all from the floor. Here's Gober going in for a layup. Count it. Second field goal for Amory Gober, the sophomore from Oakland City University. Allie needs help, and Borowski comes to help her. 3 ball from Brown, too strong. Rebound Tech followed up, and it's no good by Ratchford. Brown keeps it. Now from the elbow, it's good. Borowski again. So she's been able to hit from underneath and from outside.
Yeah, she's had a solid game here this afternoon.
She leads all scoring with 14 points. Underneath for a turnaround bank shot. Count it. That's Ruiz with her first points of the afternoon. The men's game will start at 3 o'clock today. These two schools will go at it, and Maris Lowry will have the play-by-play for you.
Yeah, Oakland City 9-12 in men's play. Tech 6-13. Big game coming up, as you said. The fall of this after this women's game.
Krause had her shot blocked, and the Mighty Oaks are on the attack. From downtown, will not go. They still have yet to complete a long ball. That bank shot no good by Rideout, but they will keep it. 18 on the shot clock. And a foul is going to be called. Well, that time, Trias was in trouble and she was bailed out.
And before we have shots, Bill, we'll have a timeout on the floor with 3:09 left in the third quarter. It's been all Tech. They lead 63-27. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
This afternoon's game is brought to you by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley, and they have Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling coming up on Valentine's Day on Saturday, February the 14th. Just $17 a person, $32 a couple. For more information and to reserve your lane, you can call Leisure Lanes 304-253-7328. Got a couple of free throws, Bill, here out of the timeout.
Just got the official updated stats, and they have acknowledged that they had given an extra basket to Oakland City, so there's the free throw up and in good by Trias.
Of course, Bill, we already knew that, right?
Well, we figured it out on our own.
Yeah, as I said, we already knew it.
Young lady from Spain makes 1 out of 2, and here we come the other way. Tech got off to a quick start, and they have never looked back. It's Stacy, 25. Got another new player in there I'll get to in a minute.
Yeah, Sharkey into the ball game for Tech.
Thank you. That's
Emily Sharkey.
Emily Sharkey. Lob pass to her, and Emily will retreat. Now Brown. She's going to make her move into the paint. Spinning.
Yeah, I was going to say.
A little finger roll at the buzzer, and it will not go down.
Yeah, she was going to have to shoot that. The shot clock was winding down on her.
Yeah, it was almost a wonderful shot. This one crosses over, no good by Gober. And a held ball on the rebound.
And it'll stay with Oakland City as Mary Beth Meadows will check into the Tech lineup. And let's see, Oakland City, they also have another player that will check into their lineup, and that'll be Bella Thomas that will get into the game for Oakland City.
Elise Williams to throw it in. She only got 5 seconds, and she uses 4.5 of it. Nice shot from the wing. Williams credited with her first basket. Mary Beth Meadows dishes underneath to Nixon, and she can't catch the pass.
Yeah, they throw it away. They had numbers. Tech probably should have got a layup out of that and not able to execute that. They turned the ball over.
Only 5 turnovers against the Lady Golden Bears. Allison Rideout taking her time. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Bella Thomas. Now they've got 8 seconds to shoot. Rideout around the pick. Here's an 18-footer, and it rolls off the iron. No good. Followed up, and that one won't go down for Gober. Sharkey's got it. She's being guarded closely, that time by Thomas. Layup good. Sharkey's in the scoring column.
That was a nice drive and finished with the left hand.
Right out again. Dishing off to Gober. Meadows, good defense. Approaching 1 minute to go, third quarter. In underneath, turnaround shot will not go down for Ruiz. Well, they've had a couple of shots that normally you would make, but not today. 3 ball is an air ball. So that time, Stacy couldn't get it to go, and the ball, after it's retrieved, will be awarded to the visitors from Indiana, Oakland City University. Down by 35. They have not led the entire game. The end of the first quarter was 23-8 Tech. And at halftime, 49-16. And it's only gotten worse. Here's a 3, but right out, and count it. So she's in double figures for Oakland City.
So game clock and shot clock about 4 seconds difference.
Meadows under to Nixon, and it rolls off. Tough luck miss. And the ball slithers out of bounds.
So now they turn the shot clock off. Final 22.9 here in the third. And Tech has led wire to wire. And Tech on the verge, Bill, of snapping a 3-game losing streak and sending Oakland City to a 5-game losing streak. Of course, we've got another quarter to go.
They got here yesterday and had a chance to practice on this floor. 3-ball misses everything, and Stacy's got the rebound. 6 seconds left. Meadows trying to get loose, and it's blocked at the buzzer. So the Mighty Oaks have not stopped playing on a good block by Gober, but that's the end of the third quarter. WVU Tech 65, Oakland City 33. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Infinity Coal. Infinity Coal, located in Sophia, West Virginia, built on a foundation of safety, innovation, and teamwork. The fine folks from Infinity Coal, from the coal seam to the steel beam, Infinity Coal. We'll build final 10 minutes as we go to the fourth quarter. Tech will have possession and leading very big, 65-33.
Addison Smith, wearing 32 in her white outfit, is in for WVU Tech. And we are ready to play ball. Tech in control. Smith's got it. And the pass over here on the near side now. Amick, she's got it. Tries to pass it in close, and it's intercepted. 6 turnovers. Still not bad at all. Elise Williams will back out. Last quarter play, and then at 3 o'clock, it'll be the men's game between these two schools. Turnaround shot right out, and it will not fall, but she'll get 2 free throws.
Yeah, right out. She made a nice cut to the basket, caught the ball right there on the low block, and she draws the foul, and right out will step to the line and shoot 2.
She is 2 for 2 foul shooting, the freshman. 11 total points. She is the only Mighty Oak player in double figures as she gets her 12th.
Yeah, she's had 12 points, as you said, and she came in averaging 14 a game, the team's leading scorer.
With the left hand, it's good. Got them both. And it's a 30-point game. And they're pressing all over the floor. Amick lobs it up here. Grouse dishes it off underneath Stacy, and there's a foul on the floor.
You know, the one thing, we haven't had a lot of fouls called in this game. Neither team has ever got to the bonus. That's 5 fouls in each quarter. We've never got to, in fact, we probably don't have probably 10, 12 fouls between them here this afternoon.
You make me add them up, aren't you?
Nice shot.
Oh,
wow.
Look at this.
Nice shot by Monroe.
Wow.
That was a heck of a shot as they throw her the ball and up under the basket, and she was like so far into the basket and throws the ball up over her head and able to get the bucket.
Put a little bit of spin on it as she flipped it high, and it worked out perfectly.
That's what you call a little bit of French pastry right there.
Olivia Monroe. Here's Gober. Tries to lob it underneath, tipped out of bounds. Wow.
You know, that was a very difficult shot.
Cam, do you have that?
And
you do.
We get that replay, but that was a very difficult shot by Monroe as we watch the replay right here.
Yeah, watch this.
Like I said, she was so far under, that was really about the only thing she could do was throw the ball up over her head like that.
Cameron Ball, our producer-director, with another great job. Right out. No good. And the rebound to Hallie Krause.
So Tech, as you said, Bill, they've been in command of this game from the opening tip.
Amick dishes it off. Smith's got it now. 8.5 to go in the game. Stacy throws it up, and it's wedged there.
And she draws the foul. She'll get to the line, but, you know, Charles Barkley went on record of saying, if you shoot the ball and it ends like it is there, you should never get the ball back. That's a Charles, and I say this when I'm doing games with Eric, who's now entered the building, but I get that Charles Barkley says it all the time. If you shoot it where it sticks between the glass and the goal, you should never get possession back. But in this case, she was fouled, so that will be some free throws.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
It. Well, you know, if you got fouled, she's probably going to say if she wasn't fouled, she wouldn't have shot it like that.
Yeah. Michaela Stacy ready and hits it.
See, when you shoot a nice free throw, if she just shot, that's probably the case because it wouldn't have stuck like that had she not been fouled.
One more time. Got them both, nothing but net. So Michaela Stacy is in the scoring book. 69-35. Williams taking her time. Approaching 8 minutes left in the game. Foster says, give it to me. But nope. Thomas.
They're going to have to hurry. They got 7 to shoot. I'm not sure they realize that.
Right out. Double team.
They're not going to get it off. Yeah, I don't think they realized that they were that deep into the clock. And that's 2 or 3 times that's happened here this afternoon where they got deep in the clock, but they get bailed out because of a foul. Wow. As that was basically right at the buzzer of the shot clock, and that'll be free throws.
So nobody was keeping track of the shot clock, and Rideout was bailed out. Another substitution in for Tech. That's Kennedy Hancock wearing number 40.
And even though the lead is big as it is for Tech, as a coach, as the first free throw's made, you still don't want to have that kind of play where you foul right on the final second after playing good defense for 29 and a half seconds, and you foul in the last half second of the shot clock. And you foul a three-point shot at that.
She's made 5 out of 6 now, Rideout. And there it goes.
So she made 2 of 3. She's at her average now.
She's played a nice game.
But what has been a rebuilding year and kind of growing pains for this Oakland City. Like I said, they're kind of going through this year what Tech went through last year.
Yeah, Tech had a rough last year, and boy, they have come back really well. Here's Kennedy.
Oh,
yes!
Nice play. That's a nice take. Putting the ball on the deck, getting into the lane there, and with the left hand, a nice finish.
So Kennedy showing something to her coach.
Yeah, like put me in, play me more, and that was a nice move right there.
Looking at Kenny Osborne. Foster had it blocked by Kennedy. So she has been just in a few seconds, and he's showing both sides. Oh, there's a 3-ball. How about that? Addison Smith. Wow.
That was from real downtown right there. Shot that with authority to drain that 3-ball.
And she doesn't get a lot of playing time, and so her teammates all were up cheering her when that went through. Nothing but net. Here's Rideout. 6.5 to go in the game.
Once again, they're getting deep in the clock. Not sure they know it as they turn it over. Yeah. They only had 4 seconds left on the shot clock when they made that pass.
15th turnover against Oakland City. That and the fact that Tech is shooting better than 50% from the floor. They have cut their turnovers way down. Their defense has been outstanding. I mean, they've done it all
Well,
year
you're
today.
right. And as I said, they've taken care of the ball this afternoon, and they've shot it well this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, when you do those two things more times than not, you're probably going to end up winning.
Krause has it. Krause keeps going in for a layup. Scoop layup, yes.
Yep, keep going is right. They don't get in front of her. They don't stop the ball, and Krause able to get all the way to the rim and able to lay it in.
So Hallie Krause gets her name in the scoring column. A lot of people have scored today for the Lady Golden Bears.
The Tech team has really spread the wealth around this afternoon with a lot of girls able to get into the scoring column.
Foster, partially deflected by Kennedy. So she's got 2 blocks in the short time that she's been in, plus 2 points.
And one of the few turnovers by Tech.
Only the 7th. Coming down the other way, and a little layup try is not there. All right, Trias did not have the angle she wanted. Another 3, yes!
Wow, she shoots that 3 with confidence.
Smith is at another long ball from the exact same place. How about that?
And when the ball left her hand, Bill, you could tell it was going in.
Good for her. Addison Smith.
In fact, I recall that last spring when Eric and I did the high school all-star game, she won the 3-point competition, and you can see why as she's knocked down 2 threes here in this quarter.
Daniela Trias scores for Oakland City. It's a 40-point lead. Amick puts it up, knocked out of her hands.
She thought she was fouled, but no whistle. We play on.
So here's Trias. Trying to get around Smith. Foster's got it. Now back out to the guards. Rideout. And Trias again.
Deep in the clock again, 7 to shoot.
Foster is fouled under the basket, so she'll go to the line. Deshauna Foster, the junior, 6'2 player for Oakland City has been held to a field goal, and with that a timeout.
Yeah, I got immediate timeout, 4:09 left here in regulation, and I should say fourth quarter because it's a 40-point advantage for Tech, 79-39. We'll be right back on Video Productions.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, really alright.
This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. They have all your favorite Italian dishes plus sandwiches, salads, and seafood. They have catering and private parties available. You can book your next event with Pasquale's at 304-255-5253. Also, the game this afternoon brought to you in part by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. You can enjoy the game with an ice-cold Pepsi. And out of the timeout, Bill, it'll be free throw time, as it'll be Kennedy at the line to shoot a pair for Oakland City.
Foster,
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Kennedy was the one that committed the foul, right?
There you go. That's right. Foster clanks that one off the side. One more coming. Speaking of fouls, you asked how many. Oakland City has committed 6 fouls, and Tech has committed 12. So 1 foul shot good for Foster. Nice jumper that time by Meadows.
Yeah, Meadows, a James Monroe product, able to knock down that little mid-range shot left of the lane.
Just about run out of spaces on my score pad there. Tech is using everybody today. Right out from 3. And that is only the second long ball completed today by Oakland City, and both of them have been by Allison Rideout. So she's having a nice offensive day, but she's just not had any help.
And you know, Bill, I was looking at all the scores of Tech games. They've got 81 now, and the most points they've scored in any one game this season has been 92. They scored 92 back on the 13th of December in a 92-67 win at Carolina University. So they still got some time. They might be able to get to that mark.
There's a 3 ball. That's Emily Sharkey's second bucket and her first long one.
So Tech's done everything well. They've played good defense. They've taken care of the ball this afternoon. They've shot it well. They've shot it from 2 good. They've shot it from 3 really good. And they're going to get off the snide and break the 3-game losing streak.
Right out to the corner, and now they're going to try to get underneath, and that's a bad idea. Another turnover, 16 of them. Here's Meadows. Loses the handle for a moment. Ratchford, yes. Emily Ratchford into the scoring column.
Yeah, just about everybody who's played for Coach Osborne for Tech this afternoon has scored.
Exactly. I think Amick is the only one who hasn't out of 15 players. Speaking of 15, who's right out, passing to Foster for a turnaround shot, and it's no good. And the rebound nicely done by Tech. Oops. She almost didn't realize the ball was coming her way. Abby Eastman is 15. Turnover that time. 2 minutes to go in the game. Gober leans in, misses. Foster follows it.
And Foster will draw the foul and get to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So Tech with this win is going to go 13-7 overall. They're going to be 4-6 in league play. They're going to snap a 3-game losing streak, and they'll be 5-3 at home. For Oakland City with this loss, they're going to go to 2-20 overall, 1-9 in league play and 2-9 on the road, and this will be their 5th straight loss.
So Foster will go to the line where she's made 1 out of 2, and we'll get one more shot coming. So I'm just looking down here. 15 out of the 16 players Tech has used have scored. And Foster gets 1 out of 2 again. So 4 points for her afternoon's work. And it's a 42-point lead for WVU Tech. Looking good to be 13-7 at the end of this game. Give and go. Layup. A little too strong that time. Follow up.
Monroe.
Count it. That's Monroe's third bucket. Olivia Monroe. So they doubled them up, 88-44. Coach Epps, I know he's taken it on the chin this year, but he said just watch us next year. They're going to be 2-20 by the time the next 1 minute and 12 seconds are completed. Layup by Thomas, and it's blocked. Lady Golden Bears on the move. Eastman. Pass over here, and the defender wasn't looking. There's a shot on the run, and count it. That's Emily Sharkey with her third basket.
Yeah, it looked like she was a little off balance, but when it's going your way, everything's going your way.
Yeah, I think she shot it off the wrong foot, and it was the right foot.
Yeah, it turned out to be as the ball goes in the basket. Coming up here on the final 35 seconds of this one.
90-44. So Tech's going to break out of their losing string, and Oakland City will continue. They'll have now a 5-game losing streak. Here's the layup good by Trias.
Yeah, you got to get in the top 4 to make postseason play, the top 4 of your side of the conference. So Tech will go to 4-6, and they've got work to do yet. As you move into the month of February, they've got 6 games remaining here after this afternoon, and the majority of those are home games. So Tech has a chance to get themselves in that top 4 slot and make the postseason.
Amick is just going to dribble out the clock. And that's it. That's the final score. West Virginia University Tech 90, Oakland City University 46. Well, that takes care of business. We'll be back with the official wrap-up show coming up, brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank, after these messages on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
And we welcome you to the Pioneer Community Bank post-game show. Final score in this women's basketball game. The Lady Golden Bears of WVU Tech defeat Oakland City 90-46. Tech is now 13-7 overall. They are 4-6 in league play, and they snap a 3-game losing streak Oakland City is now 2-20 overall. They are 1-9 in league play, and they've lost 5 in a row. We're going to go inside the numbers of this Big Tech win. Inside the numbers brought to you by Direct Choice. Direct Choice is a pre-owned vehicle lot located at 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley. They have West Virginia's best selection on prices and of all the pre-owned vehicles. Also, Direct Choice is a proud supporter of student athletes. Also, inside the numbers brought to you by Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Lori Richmond as your agent. Located on Market Road in Beckley. Lori, you can dial her up at 304-252-8646 with all the numbers, and you're in good hands with Bill O'Brien.
Okay, thank you, Maris. And Maris is going to go get his homework done for the second game, which will tip off in half an hour from now, and his pregame will start in about 10 minutes from now. We've got the official numbers for Oakland City. 18 points for Allison Rideout. She was the only player in double digits for the visitors from Indiana. Rideout, 18 points. Bella Thomas scored 8. Daniela Trias had 8. Gober had 4. Foster with 4. Ruiz had 4. Elise Williams started and did not score. And in fact, those were all the players they brought. They only had 7 players here today. And they were just overwhelmed by WVU Tech, who used 18 players. 16 of them scored. And we'll just go right down the line. Maggie Borowski with 14 points led the way. Amafula scored 6. Alara Evans had 11. Alexis Sexton with 12. Caden Stewart had 10. Avery Lucas scored 2. Mary Beth Meadows with 2. Kyra Brown had 2. Emily Sharkey, in just a few minutes of playing time, scored 7 points. Hallie Krause had 2. Emily Ratchford with 2. Michaela Stacy with 2. Addison Smith hit 2 long balls for 6. Jaslyn Nixon scored 4. Kennedy Hancock was in just briefly, but had a couple of great defensive plays plus 2 points. And Olivia Monroe played very well and scored 6 points. Only Addison Amick and Abby Eastman were unable to get any points today. But let's take a look now at the team totals for WVU Tech. They hit 38 field goals out of 65 shots. That is 58.5%. They were 9 of 14 from downtown. That's 63%. And 5 out of 6 foul shooting, 83% for Oakland City. They had 16 field goals out of 46 tries, and that was 35%. Only 2 of 11 from downtown, that's 18%, and 12 of 17 from the charity line, 71%. Rebounding, again, the Lady Golden Bears got it done today. 38 rebounds as compared to 21 for Oakland City. Turnovers, well, Oakland City with 16, and that really hurt them a lot. So, add all of those numbers together, and it turns out to be a Tech win, 90-46. WVU Tech now 13-7, and in the league 4-6. Oakland City will go back to Indiana 2-20 and 1-9 in the league. So we're going to take one more break?
No, that's it, Bill.
Done?
We'll wrap this up, and we'll be back on in 5 minutes and get you ready for the broadcast of the men's team. Enjoyed working with you again, and be safe out there in this cold weather, and enjoy the Marshall event you're headed to.
Sounds like a plan. I'm Bill O'Brien, and we thank Cameron Ball for another terrific job as our producer-director, and Chase Bowman as our camera person. Maris Lowry will be back with ET coming up in just a couple of minutes with the men's game between these two schools, WVU Tech and Oakland City, on video.